Burnout Paradise is a game that I am contractually obligated to make a second video about. Fortunately, the game's story is not that deep. The game's main objective is to be a menace to society and to collect cars. The game comprises of 5 main event types: car deproduction, cops and robbers, tomfoolery run, races, as well as car-specific time trials called burning routes. I will explain these later. Unlocking cars is a fun affair as you break all the laws of paradise and physics. They'll be chillin' after you do a few races.
Look out for the Hunter Manhattan driving around the streets. If you see it, shut it down to add it to your car collection.
Here is 𝗕𝗂𝗿H.
You know, there's lots of stuff to do in Paradise
Reports
City.
are coming in
Has
of a
everyone
low
been
end
driving?
He is the best part of the game. Most of the cars here are spoofs of real cars, like the Ferrari F40, AMC Firebird, Lenovo X1. These cars are put into 3 distinct categories, being race car, eternal rage, and stunt class. The game has a great soundtrack that you won't be hearing due to copyright reasons. I'll leave a link in the description to a playlist featuring every song in the game soundtrack. No, here are those earlier mentioned modes I was talking about. Road Rage destroy as many enemy vehicles as possible within a time limit. You can extend the time limit by causing insurance fraud.
Where do you think you're gonna find a bargain at?
Marked Man get to the destination while avoiding the tuner gang from which movie am I referencing here? Yeah, that one. Race. Get to the destination, but this time, fast. Stunt Run. Do a little trolling and exploit a few key vantage points where you can easily rack up points. Burning Routes. Simple time trial no matter how inappropriate the car. You also get cool cars as a reward.
That burning route win gets you a Krieger Pioneer Super Gator.
See you later, alligator.
The game has a total of 75 cars by default, however that number is a bit of a lie. There are 5 special cars that I have not unlocked, 35 cars you unlock by setting the cars to the junkyard or ranking up, and another 35 that are essentially just cooler, faster versions of previously mentioned junkyard unlocks. There are also some DLC cars you won't be getting as you should never touch the remaster, alongside motorcycles that were added with a free update. In the future, I should probably delve deeper into these motorcycles.
Bonk!
The license upgrades in this game work in a simple way. Get a longer criminal record, get cool cars.
The Class B driver's license is yours. The Class A license is waiting for you. You handle that car like a seasoned pro. Celebrate upgrading your license with a new car.
I should probably mention that this is an open world racing game. Not very interesting nowadays, but was cool for the time. Also, jumps and shortcuts are both tracked as if they're collectibles. No, I did not find all of them.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little...
There are a total of 8 different places most events can end at, of which I'll recite none. A cool concept of issues I'll talk about later. There are a bunch of gas stations, none of which give you gas, as well as junkyards. Now, for anyone who has played other Burnout games before, you might have noticed that I did not mention the crash mode. Actually, a lot of reviews fail to mention it. This is likely because the game does not tell you much about it. Click both bumpers on your controller to activate it, like so. What did this game introduce to the series? Well, outside the open world, not much. While the addition of said open world was a massive change to the formula, Those have become more common as mentioned earlier. It is also arguable that with how they handled it in this game, it does not do it any favors, at least in single player. Firstly, due to those earlier mentioned 8 finishing locations, the races get extremely repetitive quite quickly. This is doubly so for areas with few alternative routes, mostly an issue in the mountainside. It does not help that there are a total of 120 events. Even with 35 of them being burning routes, that still leaves a lot of similar events on the map, sometimes right beside each other. Another issue is the stunt runs. Those can be exploited to all hell. Here's a bunch of different footage of a bunch of different stunt runs. Road Rage makes the best use of the open world. You get to turn the map into a 6th junkyard, going wherever the road takes you.
I like it, cut,
Did I ever play a different Burnout game? Well, I think I played Burnout Legends for about 30 minutes, so I am an expert on the series. Your opinions are objectively wrong, just like the idea of a boostless...
Daddy's dead, and we killed him.
Anyways, despite everything I said about the game, I do still quite like it, partially due to nostalgia and partially due to the game still being good. It still has the best qualities of a Burnout game, such as an utmost satisfying takedown mechanic and extremely realistic physics. It also is the best Burnout game on PC. Now, my game has a nice multiplayer mode that I won't be delving into because the PC remaster is a hiling pile of junk. The multiplayer was never active in the first place, so I wouldn't be able to get footage for it if I wanted to. So that is it for the video. Now here, have a crash montage.